So we'll gradually build the categories of empathic listening, complicating and developing our responses, but always checking them out with each other. And then in the afternoon, we're going to push the edges. We're going to tackle our learning edge, and we're going to set up some of the challenges that we experience in focus group and interviewing work in the room here with our participants, playing out the various roles and parts that we need to, so that you can find more resources to break through your learning edge and do things better and differently. So welcome to the day, let's get going.
Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys, we're here to talk about the weather here in London. I'm really interested to hear all your opinions and points of view. Obviously weather's something that, you know, affects all our lives daily. So what I'd really like to hear from you first of all is, we're just going to go around the room. If you just share with me, you know, what your name is and something that impacts you about the weather in your day-to-day life. Could be anything, any kind of like insight to how you find it. Who'd like to go first?
Go first.
Okay, sure.
The main thing that affects me day to day with the weather throughout the year is just whether to take an umbrella or not. There's an umbrella right by the door. Do I take it or do I leave it? It's a burning question in my mind every time I leave the house. I don't often have time to check the weather in the morning. I don't have a smartphone, so it's not something I can really quickly have a look at. And so, yeah, that's the main thing that burdens me. I find that whenever I do take it, I don't use it, or you know, whenever I leave it behind, it rains, and that's what gets me.
So can I ask you a question? How do you make that actual decision, like whether to take it or not?
There's a number of things. I guess the main thing is does it look grey outside, and has it rained in the last couple of weeks? Because sometimes I can forget and think, oh, I only have to do a little bit of walking. I'll be fine without the rain, and then I get completely drenched. So sometimes I need that reminder to make me take it more readily.
Thank you. Would you like to?
My eternal dilemma is whether it's warm enough to wear a shirt. Because I hate wearing shirts with coats or hoodies. And Nick has bore witness to me wearing a t-shirt on the way to work and then changing into a shirt when I get there because I find it so uncomfortable wearing a shirt with anything else.
A shirt. It's like a button-up shirt.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
So if you wear a shirt, you don't wear a coat?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I need to kind of figure out if it's warm enough to do that. Yeah, that's the weather factor.
So let's cut for a second. So how's it going where you are?
Well, to begin with, it was great because I forgot that she was there, and then when I faced this way, I was like,
When you face that way?
Sorry?
When you face that way, so
when I faced there, because I could
sort
see.
of caught a glimpse of her out of your
So actually,
eyes.
maybe it'll be okay because I can't see them. So maybe I just need to forget that they're there. Because at first I forgot because I was thinking, what do I talk about? And then, but as soon as I remembered, I just felt that little nervousness. Even though it wasn't me talking, it was you guys. I did feel the nervous feeling that I'm scared of getting when I remembered that you were there.
So that's an interesting thing about setting.
Hi, how are you
Hi,
doing?
good to meet you.
Good to meet you, Jamal.
I'm Gene.
Gene, love to meet you. Take a seat. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome. How are you doing? Have a seat somewhere. Hi guys. There's just some drinks and some snacks over there.
Yeah.
Sit down.
It was so hard.
How are you?
It's just gone down.
Just grab a seat anywhere, guys. Just grab a seat anywhere. You can sit wherever you like.
What's your name? Everybody we've met before. I'm Gene.
Dina. We saw each other down Tesco the other day.
Oh, do you live in the area?
Well, not really, but we just see each other in the shops sometimes.
That's so nice.
So guys, welcome. Glad to see you're all chatting away and getting to know each other. That is the purpose of this evening. We are going to talk about you guys, get to know each other a bit and talk about you guys and the kind of food you give to your kids. The session's going to be about an hour and a half long, blah, 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 blah. If I could just go around the room one at a time and get you all to introduce yourselves, again, just to introduce yourselves to everyone in the room so we all know who we are. And I'll start on my left because I'm left-handed.
Okay. Right, what do you want to say?
Good point. Yeah, so if you could just tell me your name, where you live, and you know how many children you have, and what you normally have for dinner.
Okay, yeah. I'm Mary. I live in Tottenham, and I have 3 kids. And yeah, we usually have. Yeah, I do a lot of frozen foods, packet foods, those kinds of things, and every so often something a bit healthy, you know, on a Sunday or a Saturday when I've got a bit more time.
Yeah, like more time than you healthier option. Okay, thanks, Mary.
Hello, my name's Deirdre. I've got 5 kids. Kids will rise. And, yeah. So what was the question?
Yeah, if you could just tell us about your 5 children, what you normally give them for dinner. Yeah, just some of the key things were really useful. Stopping people at the door, or just kind of trying to break them out at the door. Yeah. Acknowledging where they're at rather than trying to just break their flow and, you know, now we're going to do something different. Just kind of lovely that you're all getting to know each other. Yeah. So yeah, a few key things at the start that were useful. And then we touched on going around the room is that's probably where, once I have everyone's attention, that's probably where it gets tricky again.
Oh, okay.
Just because once we're starting to talk about the topic, you know, and we've gotten past everything, that's fine, but the tricky bits are, I suppose, initial attention and getting everyone engaged straight away, and then with this particular age group, I have no idea what it's like to have 3 kids. Normally I say something funny about your you know, your mobile phone or something.
So ask.
Yeah.
You know, I have no idea what it's like to have 3 kids. What is that like?
5 kids.
Okay. So just ask Deirdre. I have no idea what it's like to have 5 kids. What's it like?
So I was about to say 5 kids. That sounds like a lot, but that's
what are you saying?
That sounds like a judgment. So
it does. What's it like to have 3? See, that just sounds so kind of...
No, I have no idea what it's like, because this is truthful. This is you engaging as you with her and being interested in her. I have no idea what it's like to have 5 kids. What's that like?
Yeah.
Are you curious?
Am I?
Yeah, are you?
Especially about Deirdre, yeah.
That appears to be a man.
Other than the joke, Jamal, are you curious? This is a woman with 5 kids, and you have no idea what that's like. Are you curious?
Yeah. That's the fun of it, about having people that are different to you. It's just this particular age group that I find I feel like I'm treading on eggshells sometimes.